Hi, I'm Rebecca Bleck. I'm a mum of two boys, 3 and almost 8 next week, both of whom were born at home completely naturally in water, calmly and comfortably. I am also founder of Syntonic Birth, a natural approach to birth, parenting and life. Initially I set this up to empower women to have a calm, comfortable, confident childbirth. I had used hypnobirthing for my first birth and enjoyed what I call an extraordinary, ordinary birth, and I didn't realise how lucky I was, although I had created my luck, until I realised that for many women, most women probably, that isn't the case. And for them, they had experienced, birth was something to fear or to get through, to get over, and in some extreme cases to avoid at any cost. And having trained as a results coach during my first pregnancy, which certified me in NLP, which is neuro-linguistic programming, neurological repatterning and Ericksonian hypnosis, I used what they call a strategic visioning process for my birth preparation as well as the hypnobirthing. And with that I managed to manifest the most extraordinary details for my birth. I mean, down to the position, the direction I was facing in, the time of day, pretty much around the time, the day of giving birth, the weather, the birds singing outside. I mean, really specific details. And so I set about creating a birth preparation course that built on the approach and philosophy of hypnobirthing, but bringing these really exciting tools for accelerated transformation and results to birth. And subsequently I've gone on to train in EFT, which is emotional freedom technique, because really I was wanting to help those who had suffered that to heal birth trauma in order to go on to have a better experience next time. Also, I've trained in yoga nidra meditation, which I used to get through antenatal depression in my second pregnancy, and also to just survive the exhaustion of having two boys afterwards. And this is something that I use regularly. And more recently, pregnancy and postnatal yoga to really bring the body element to it, all this mind stuff. Oh, by the way, I'm looking for case studies for those, so if anyone's interested, and either in the Blackheath area or East Sussex where I'm moving to, then do contact me. Yes, so I did all of these to bring a really holistic offering to birth preparation and to supporting families. Along the way, I also qualified as a Montessori assistant, really just to be a better parent, try, and as a sing and sign teacher, which for infants, which I loved but I don't do anymore. I'm also an experienced holistic massage therapist, and meanwhile I continue to devour anything to do with parenting, whether you want to call that attachment parenting or parenting by connection, basically any kind of parenting help that will help me bring my children up to be autonomous, self-motivated and happy individuals. So to this end, my focus has broadened. I'm still passionate about birth, but it's broadened. If I come back to Syntonic and what it means, everything I do, everything I'm about comes to this. Firstly, that we are highly responsive to our environment, that our internal state affects our outer reality and our external environment affects our internal emotional state, and never more so when we're giving birth. Secondly, that we need to be emotionally in harmony with our environment to enjoy optimal health and well-being. And again, never more so than when we give birth. When our muscles of the uterus can work in harmony, then birth becomes efficient and comfortable. And when they are working in opposition and against each other, that's when pain and struggle and fatigue set in. And thirdly, that we give birth, we parent, we live our lives according to our personality and our beliefs. So when our beliefs limit us, when our behavioural patterns sabotage us, that is, I believe, where I can really make my biggest difference with these accelerated transformation techniques.